he basically said like, hey, just be honest with me about who you're taking with you when it comes to players and stuff, which I think is a much different probably situation than it was 2 years ago when Bob Chesney took over the program, as far as like guys who were going to Indiana or elsewhere or hitting the portal, whatever. Um, I found that like interesting, also refreshing, probably for Napier to kind of just put it out there, like, hey Bob, please just tell me if you really want this guy or not. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I even put his quote in one of my stories today where he was pretty much like, just rip the band-aid off. Just tell me. Like,
yeah,
so I think that honesty is a big thing. And I think you would hope maybe if you're a JMU fan that you would see this honesty, since there still is a little bit of that overlap right now with Chesney still in town coaching the team through the college football playoff. But even with that and talking about retaining players, after he was done talking with us, he was walked up the stairs to where a group of current players were sitting listening. And, there are some names in that group that wanted to meet with Billy Napier that should be exciting to JMU fans that they were there listening to what he had to say. It was, some of the few were it was George Pettaway, Camden Coleman, Mikey Scott, and Landon Ellis, all of whom have contributed at the college level or could be big contributors at the college level when you look at a player like Mikey Scott, who's still a freshman. But that's a group of people that fans should be excited that we're there and wanted to meet with him.
yeah, and I think too, like just thinking back to a couple of years ago, there seemed to be a lot of confusion about who might be interested. I know we heard stories about the incoming staff when it was Chesney and his staff, like just waiting to hear from people and like not necessarily knowing, give people like deadlines to get back to them or answer their phone or different things. It seems like maybe this transition could go a little smoother just in that regard. Um, because like I said, Napier's basically just saying, "Hey, let me know." And I would think, from what we know about Chesney, he would be